Ultimate DVD Extras brought to you by this pen. That was a lot.
That was extra.
I feel
so
like
can we just...
I was stretching and doing it at the same time, so...
Calm it down. Then we'll bring it in. Hey guys.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of DVD Extras brought to you by this pen.
I hope you guys had a fantastic week. Happy Friday.
I hope it was terrible. And that all the food you ate was shit.
Happy Friday still?
I'll give you a okay Friday.
Yeah.
Is there a band with the name Friday in there?
Rebecca Black's Friday.
No, like the band name, not like a song name.
T.G.I.F Fridays.
Aren't they not called that anymore?
They're called T.G.I. Fridays.
Oh, I can't say thank God it's Fridays.
Yeah. They nailed it. Are they still even open?
I think so.
Because I haven't seen a T.G.I. Fridays in fucking forever.
It's crazy when shit shuts down, they don't let you know.
Yeah.
Like what else doesn't exist? Like Outback? When's the last time you heard about Outback Steakhouse?
Yeah, I know Outback still exists, but I still haven't seen one. Like I know Albertsons still exists, but I still haven't seen one.
Black Eyed Peas?
Oh, actually, I think Safeway bought Albertsons.
Yeah. But there's still a couple out there.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen... The only one I knew about was in Fort Collins, and I haven't seen one outside of the one I knew about in Fort
Or
Collins.
Carino's?
I think Carino's went bankrupt like years ago in like the 2000s.
What's some restaurants that don't exist in Greeley anymore besides like Pudge Bros?
I mean, there's probably a lot.
That you can think of?
Yeah. Well, no, just in
doesn't
general.
exist anymore.
Cattleman's? I don't even remember what Cattleman's is.
Cattleman's is right next to Alberto's.
Okay.
What was?
Yeah. The Western Sizzlin'.
Western Sizzlin',
I don't think Western
dude.
Sizzlin' exists in general anymore either.
No, it's a come and go.
Is it? Oh, yeah, it is, huh? That's right. It's also like hard to like figure out where these places were because they literally just demolished and completely like reformed the entire structure of everything. So it's like, oh yeah, it used to be over there, huh? Wasn't there like a coffee place in the parking lot of Western Sizzlin'? Like in the corner?
That.
I just remember there was like, because it was owned by Western Sizzlin'. It was just like a random little pop-up coffee spot. It was weird.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
What's that? Pictures was his thing.
Oh yeah, Smiling Moose.
Smiling Moose, that's what I'm thinking of.
They completely tore down that building.
Bubba's Barbecue. Now it's
Yeah.
El Cielo.
Yeah. I heard the Bubba's guy is actually the one who opened up Nordy's. I don't know how factual that is, or one of the Bubba's guys, I should say. I don't know how factual that is, but
I mean, that was way.
what I heard.
That was way in my youth.
Yeah. My brother used to work there.
I've never been in there.
I think that's where my brother met his wife.
At Bubba's Barbecue.
Yeah, they both used to work there, I think.
Cute.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Texas Roadhouse is still a thing.
I don't think Texas Roadhouse is going to go away. It's like the redneck, like Applebee's.
I thought Applebee's was a redneck Applebee's.
Nah. Applebee's is Applebee's.
You mean no? Texas Roadhouse is the oil rig.
It's the redneck Red Lobster. It's like, I'm going to take her out to a fancy dinner. We're going to Red Lobster.
Hey, I like Red Lobster.
Or it's like, we're going to a fancy dinner. We're going to Texas Roadhouse.
I'm going to Olive Garden.
Yeah. See, exactly.
See,
you know.
There was this couple that got engagement pictures, and everyone thought that they actually went to Italy. They literally took them next to an Olive Garden.
Really?
Shit's fucking hilarious.
That's
dude.
pretty good. It's pretty good.
Everyone's like, yeah, you travel all the way. Like, oh my, these are beautiful. Like, I can't believe it's like really Tuscany and this and that. No, literally their neighborhood is like Olive Garden.
That's pretty fucking good.
So
That's pretty
stupid.
fucking good, dude. Not going to lie.
Hey, their breadsticks are all right.
They're a little salty.
Best biscuits or breadsticks or bread thing that they bring out.
Texas Roadhouse. I guess the bread. It's not even the bread. It's the cinnamon butter that makes it good.
That's pretty good. I like Red Lobster's little crab cakes.
Cheddar rolls. Cheddar biscuits.
Dope.
Yeah.
It's all processed and shit.
Yeah. I used to really like Outback Steakhouse because they give you a loaf of rye bread. I fucking love rye bread. Yeah. It's like dark ass rye bread too. It's great.
Are we getting rid of, you think there's a lot less chain restaurants like that and it's more of just like this like fast food, like gourmet chains? So like,
like
Five
fast
Guys
casuals.
and
Yeah. No, because it's kind of fucked up because fast casuals are like almost as expensive as just regular sit down restaurants now. It's fucking insane, dude.
Yeah.
Like you go to a fucking Subway and it's still like $15 for a sandwich, dude.
For 11 foot or 11 inch.
11 3/4 inch.
Yeah, fuckers. What was I going to say? Fuck, I forgot. Keep on going.
I don't know. That's all I was saying about that. It's just, I don't know. It's just because like the economy, oh, fucking whatever. It's like we're completely fucked on food specifically.
It's also just because, I mean, quantity over quality, honestly. Mm. That's the thing that sucks. That's the thing that sucks about the restaurant industry right now, too, is that I feel like, you know, I'm a huge, I hate to say, I'm a huge advocate of saying that Colorado doesn't really have good food, or even Greeley for that matter. I think a lot of it's because it's not like chef owned. It's always like a business person who buys it and then they hire a chef.
Yeah, I guess.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because it's just like, imagine if a chef actually ran like the whole thing. And like
there's a place in Longmont that's trying to get a Michelin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm pretty sure there's places in Denver with Michelin too.
Michelin.
Yeah.
And that's also the tire company, right?
Yes, it's one and the same.
It's fucking crazy.
Just like how the Guinness Book of World Records and Guinness are the same family.
Mm-hmm. Or it was also the Nobel Peace Prize, or Nobel.
Inventor of dynamite?
Yeah. And also the Peace guy. Yeah, what are companies that have like random things like that? Let's see.
I don't know. Let's see, G. Let's stop talking and Google.
You keep on talking.
You didn't really leave me anything to talk about.
How do you even look this up?
I have no idea how to Google that phrase.
Companies who
own other companies? I don't know. That's not even going to get you the right results. But yeah, just going back, like restaurants are still just having a hard time hiring people still after the pandemic. Nobody wants to work in restaurants anymore because they're fucking terrible.
Dude, the pandemic really fucked up social things.
Yeah.
It's fucking wild. Like
it's kind of funny too. Like I know more people that would rather just go out and drink in lieu of going out and having dinner. So they just rather just not eat food because it's too expensive and just go drink beer or something. It's like, oh, you want to get dinner and drinks? No, we're just getting drinks, bro. Fuck dinner. It's too expensive.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. Like I've been thinking about this lately, and it's just crazy.
Yeah, because like it's getting to the point where it's like $25 a person, and that's just fucking insane. And that's if you like get like a water too, you know? Shit's absolutely wild.
Okay, so here's a list that I found.
Okay.
Volkswagen owns ketchup and sausage company.
Okay.
That's fucking weird.
That is very weird.
Apple clothes. That must have been like back in the day.
Sure.
Samsung machine guns.
Okay, that's
fucking wild.
interesting.
Porsche and honey.
Okay.
Cosmopolitan ice cream and yogurt. I think I've seen that before. This might be like all like old shit, but that's wild.
Could be. No way that's real. Virgin Cola, that's not real anymore.
Prefabricated homes. Toyota. I can see that.
I can see that too. Do you not know what Puget Systems are?
No, I don't. Okay. I'm just looking at this. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's fucking wild. Yeah, I think they make propulsion.
We should totally own a company that has like one thing in the obscure, like that, or they're just like the polar opposite. So we like do birth control, and then we also do like artificial insemination.
Yeah, we do birth control and stem cell research.
Yes, yeah. Fuck.
That might have been too fucked up. That might have been too fucked up.
Yeah, let's have an abortion clinic right next to the stem cell research.
Yeah, man. It's the fresher it is, the more stems you get. You know,
the more cells in that you stem out.
It's like, dude, it's like,
quality over quantity.
It's like when you go to like a fish and chip spot or like a fish food place, like that's next to the ocean. They're like, this tilapia was caught 2 hours ago. Like, ooh, 2 hour old stem cells. Ooh, gimme.
So bad.
I feel like I made that joke earlier this week. I just don't remember where.
It's like,
but also, why have I made that joke twice? How has this conversation came up twice in the same week?
Because you want to own a stem cell research place.
Apparently.
That's how Peyton Manning got to play, so don't get too mad about it.
Oh, I was talking about steroids and stem cells. That's what I was talking about.
I had to say Peyton Manning for you to get it. That's amazing. Because isn't it also like cigarette companies also are the ones that own or produce like all the truth, like all the anti-smoking campaigns? Like through the government, they had to do something.
Well, yeah, I think they had to like put like X amount of % of money into government anti-smoking campaigns. I think that was a government thing, not by their choice.
Oh.
Yeah, but
we should, what can we
which
do?
Is like weird that it worked, and smoking was at an all-time low until vaping was invented.
Yeah.
And then now high schoolers are smoking again, like all the time. Shit is fucking... People who never smoked cigarettes in their life are vaping.
If anything, that's also proof that you can't really regulate drugs.
Yeah.
I guess you can regulate it, but you can't.
You can regulate it, but it's not going to matter.
I guess let me rephrase that. That you can't make drugs illegal.
Yeah.
Like as much as addiction is like, it's a very big problem. Obviously, you're never gonna stop. It's never gonna go away.
Yeah, dude. And that whole thing where they raised the smoking age from 18 to 21.
It just made it worse.
Based off a complete fabrication. Like based on something that didn't happen and was illegal use anyway. They're like, oh, teens are dying. I'm like, no, a teen died by getting an illegal... he tried to buy THC capsule or a THC whatever vape
Cartridge,
thing.
yeah.
Cartridge, that's what I was looking for. From China, and it was like poisoned. And he died from it. So they raised all smoking age to 21 because of that. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? That has nothing to do with anything, but all right.
I was watching
Regulate what you can get on the fucking internet, dude.
Yeah,
Jesus
for real.
Christ.
I was watching this documentary, and it was in Colombia. Actually, you know who it was? It wasn't a documentary. It was fucking Anthony Bourdain. Was like,
okay.
it's in Colombia. That's what it was. Apparently, he's kind of cool. Actually, I've never really seen him. Yeah, stem cell research. He was talking to like people who were like in Medellin, and they're just like,
where?
Medellin, Colombia. It's like it's like not the capital, but it's like we're like a cartel. Like Escobar was it like?
The capital of drugs.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gotcha.
And he's like, "What's the solution?" He's like, "You just have to legalize it." And he's like, "You're never going to stop these people from transporting these drugs." I'm like, "It's a $1 billion industry for a reason."
Yeah.
And even if it's off the books, it's still $1 billion like industry. You know, it's like if you want violence to stop, just stop regulating it or making it illegal to have. And I get that people are like, well, that's going to keep more people on the streets. I'm like, dude, it's already happening. Like, I promise if you regulate it probably even more, you'll have less people on the streets, you know, or just have programs that help that shit. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Yeah, I was reading some stat too, kind of like along those same lines, saying like legalizing marijuana will make more people use it, and it hasn't changed. And like in certain aspects, it's actually went down. In like 25 to 30 something year olds, the marijuana use went down after it was legalization or something like that.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Imagine if you just legalize like heroin. Not that I don't know, it's a terrible drug, but people are going to do it anyways. Like you can reduce the amount of fentanyl that's actually in these things if you kind of go through that way. Because I'm sure like the drug people are the people who the drug people.
They are
dealers,
drug people,
cartel people. Like they're just kind of like, well, it just makes money. Like, you know, and if we lose this, it's not going to be a big of a failure. I bet you if you actually have a cooperation with them, being like, hey, just sell it to us, they'd still make as much money with actually having more pure product.
Yeah, maybe.
And hopefully less overdoses.
Oh, we lost the camera.
Oh, is it not plugged in power?
Oh, I don't think so.
Well, anyways, you guys, thank you so much for listening.
We'll just call it right there.
You guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you guys next week.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I didn't get it. I was like, oh, yeah, because I was making